welcome back to the channel. Today's story carries a powerful lesson about recognizing value, acting on time, and understanding that hesitation can cost us more than we ever imagine. Settle in, relax, and let the story guide you. Carl Henderson was a hardworking construction laborer living on the outskirts of a quiet American town. His days were long, his earnings small, and his responsibilities heavy. He woke up before sunrise, laced his worn-out boots, and walked to whichever job site needed him that day. Life wasn't easy, but Carl never complained. He carried himself with quiet strength, grateful for every honest dollar he earned. One warm afternoon, Carl was digging near an old, abandoned barn that stood alone on a grassy field. The sun was heavy in the sky and sweat rolled down his face as he worked. Suddenly, his shovel struck something solid. The sound was sharp and unusual. Curious, Carl crouched down and brushed the soil away. Hidden beneath the dirt was a small, rough stone. Most of it looked ordinary, but as he turned it in his hand, a single edge caught the sunlight and shimmered faintly. Carl frowned. He had never seen anything quite like it. He wiped it clean on his shirt and studied it again. It was pretty, but he didn't think it was anything special. "Maybe the pawn shop will give me a few bucks," he murmured. Even a little extra money could help buy something better for his kids that night. When the workday ended, Carl walked into town and entered a small thrift and pawn shop run by Mr. Harold, a man with silver hair and glasses that always slid down the bridge of his nose. Carl placed the stone gently on the counter. "Do you think this is worth anything?" he asked. Harold examined the stone, turning it in his fingers with a half-interested look. It's shiny. I'll give you that," he said with a short laugh. "But stones like this come through here all the time. I'll give you $20 if you want to." Carl, $20 felt like a blessing. He smiled gratefully, took the money, and walked home with lighter steps. He had no idea that the stone he found was actually a rare, uncut diamond worth more than he had ever dreamed of owning. Harold didn't know either. To him, it was just another odd little item. He tossed it into a glass display case among cheap necklaces and old trinkets, then locked up for the night without a second thought. Days passed quietly until a jeweler named Mr. Grant visited the shop. Grant traveled from city to city looking for unique finds that others overlooked. As he scanned the shelves, something inside the display case caught his attention. That faint glimmer, that strange clarity. He lifted the stone and held it near the light. In that moment, his heart skipped. He instantly recognized the structure, the edges, the rare shimmer. This was a diamond. A very rare, extremely valuable diamond. Grant's mind raced. This stone could change his entire life. But instead of buying it immediately, greed whispered to him, "Don't show excitement. Don't pay $50. Come back tomorrow. Get it cheaper." He set the stone down and said calmly, "I might come back for it tomorrow." He walked out of the shop feeling clever and confident. He believed he had all the time in the world. But life doesn't reward hesitation. The next morning, long before Grant returned, a traveling antique dealer named Olivia stepped into the shop. Olivia had a sharp eye, trained through years of discovering rare pieces in unexpected places. As she moved around the store, that same faint sparkle caught her attention. She picked up the stone, turned it slowly, held it to the light. Her breath caught. "Oh my," she whispered. This wasn't just valuable. It was a treasure. "How much for this stone?" she asked, trying to keep her voice steady. Harold shrugged. "Some jeweler looked at it yesterday. Offered $50, said he would come back." Olivia didn't even think twice. "I'll give you $1,000. Cash." Harold blinked in surprise. "1,000, yes," she said, already reaching into her bag. Before Harold could even respond, the money was on the counter and the deal was done. Olivia wrapped the stone carefully and left the shop with a confident smile, knowing she had just made the deal of a lifetime. An hour later, Mr. Grant burst into the shop. His plan was simple: show up early, offer a little more than $50, and secure the stone before anyone else could. But when he walked to the display case, the stone was gone. He turned sharply toward Harold. "Where is it?" The little shiny one, oh, that? Harold chuckled. Sold it this morning. A nice lady offered $1,000. Grant froze. His face went pale. His knees felt weak. 1,000, he whispered. He knew instantly what had happened. He knew the stone's worth. He recognized the opportunity. He saw the chance sitting right in front of him. But he waited. He tried to bargain. He hesitated. And because of that, he lost everything. Grant walked slowly out of the shop, the heavy weight of regret sinking deep into his chest. He whispered to himself, if only I acted, if only I didn't delay, if only I wasn't greedy. But opportunities don't return. They move forward and leave behind those who hesitate. Olivia, meanwhile, was already on her way to a major city where she would sell the diamond to a private collector for more money than many people earn in a lifetime. And the jeweler? He was left with nothing but a painful lesson. When you recognize true value, act. Opportunities don't wait. Hesitation, fear, and greed can cost you more than you think. Some chances appear once and once only. If this story touched you and reminded you of the importance of taking action in life, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this lesson today. Your support helps us create more inspiring stories just like this one.